Sitaram, Jai Sri Krishna. Good day, good afternoon. I don't know what time you're viewing this program, but what I can say is Namaskar. I bow down to the goodness in you. We see the goodness in each other. You know, today that you're viewing this program, please do not turn off. You should look at it. It's just, my pravachan here, my message is just about just over 5 minutes. But listen to me. This message is coming from Bhagavad Gita. The Lord Himself, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, is giving this message to Arjuna. A man who is desperately in need of advice. Don't we need advice sometimes? As youths, we may say, how should we live our life? How is the best way for us to live our life? In chapter 12, verse 13 of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan is saying to Arjuna, Arjuna, this is my expectation of man, how they should live their life. Now this message, yes, it's coming from Bhagavad Gita, but more so it's a message for the entire world. How should we live? How should we view each other? Before we go into Bhagavad Gita, join me in one prayer. Om Yam Brahma Varnendra Rudra Marta Sunvanti Divyastavem Vedaye Sangha Parakram Upanishader Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavastita Taragatena Manasa Pashanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Na Vidu Sura Surgana Devaya Tasme Namaha. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. So we turn to the pages of Bhagavad Gita, and we're now going to chapter 12, verse 13. Adveshta sarva bhutanam Maitriya karuna evacha Nirmamo nirahamkar Samadukha sukha kshami. Bhagavan is saying that Adveshta sarva bhutana. Firstly, he's saying not to hate no human, all creature, bhutanam, sarva, meaning all. Now this message is coming that you being a young person, you being a human, Bhagavan is not saying just Hindus or whatever religion or race. He's saying, he's now addressing all. He's saying, Arjuna, firstly, you should hate none. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. But Maitriya. But you should be Maitriya karuna eva. You should be Maitriya friendly to all. You should possess friendship. You should have what it takes to be a friend. After all, Bhagavan is saying, Suhit. Bhagavan is saying, I am your friend too. You know, a friend in man, a friend as God in man's life is his conscience. You know, when we want to do something, we do that action upon the level of our conscience. Okay? We may say in Bhagavad Gita, God says, I'm presented in all. But at what level of conscience does God is presented in your life? You know, God is present in all, but then you say a man can pick up a gun and shoot at anyone. Is that godly? Of course not. He did not have a conscience because God would have not been there as his friend, as his companion, close to him. So God is saying that the more you worship me, the more you praise, the more you glorify, the more that consciousness of God builds within you. And that does not mean in any way you can glorify the Lord. And consciousness in you builds. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, young ones, build that connection. Go to the place of worship. Go to your Mandir. Sing the glories of the Lord. Sankirtana. And let the Lord be that friend in your life, that conscious. That whatever act you do, the consciousness, the level of your consciousness is high, that those actions will be good. God is saying here, be friendly to everyone. Possess compassion to all. Are we compassionate these days? I'll tell you. If you look at the way people drive these days, I'm not criticizing, okay? But then in Guyana, where we're from, in order to pass your examination driving test, you have to know the 5 C's. And that is care, caution, courtesy, common sense, and consideration. Now, all you licensed driver in Guyana, do you know the 5 C's? If at all you know, are you practicing them every time you drive? I'm very much sure. If we all practice the 5 C's, care, caution, common sense, consideration, okay? And so if we practice those 5 C's, okay, are we not going to be the best driver of the world? Okay? And so let us all look at the Lord as saying, be compassionate, be friendly, be compassionate. Then he goes on and says that, Niramamo nirahankara. Don't boast of what you have, because what you have and who you are is, or rather what you have is not who you are. Who you are comes from the personality that you possess, the personality, who you are, your kindness. That is what makes you who you are, not what you have. So the Lord is saying, don't be proud of what you have. Nirmamo, nirahankara, sama dukkha sukakshana. And here the Lord is saying, treat happiness and sorrow alike. Is it wrong to do that? My dear friends, listen to me. If every day, my Guruji, I always bow down to his lotus-like feet, Pandit he always says, son, if you were to eat chocolate every day, you will never know how sweet is chocolate. Until one day, you have a piece of tamarind. Then you're going to understand how chocolate was sweet. Is the tamarind bad? Is bad times in life bad? It just makes you realize the good time. It makes you appreciate them. It makes you cherish them. So my message here to you today from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan is saying, be friendly, hate none, love all, be friendly, be compassionate. Don't boast on what you have. Appreciate life. Appreciate your life. Whether it's going happy or sad. It will never be sad forever, nor it will be happy forever. But there will always have to be a balance in life. Appreciate it, love it, care your life. Life is a gift from God. And normally we always boast, or rather we always touch on suicide. And in closing here today, love your life, love each other, care for each other. And yes, if at all, you will take today, and not just life at all, but you will vision yourself. Am I doing this? Am I being friendly enough? Am I being compassionate enough? And then let's all make a change for the better. With this, I say Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.